guys, it is Michelle. I'm so sorry that it's been a couple of days since I tried filming this. So, as I'm sure you noticed in the video that I filmed live last time, we had some issues. So let's explain that before we do the empties. So, when I was trying to film that day, the lights were flickering, as you could tell. What ended up happening is we're about 2 towns over from our internet provider. So they were taken out first, and then the electricity went down the line, kind of thing. So we lost internet first, and then that's when the lights were starting to flicker on and off. And then by the time the shortage hit us, we were down with everything. I tried getting us back up, but we were out for quite a few hours. So we didn't really do much of anything. We went and visited a friend who had power. We had a really great time, and we really, had a nice, quiet Sunday. And the power did eventually come back on. It was like super hot. It was like 90 degrees. But just want to let you know that everything was okay. It's just that I wasn't able to come back on here and film again that day because we literally had no power, and we were trying to conserve the batteries on the phones in case we didn't have power the next day and we had to make it to work somehow. So that's why the other video ended really freaky and I wasn't able to comment to you guys. The storms around here lately have been really, really crazy. More so than normal. We normally don't have these kind of like monsoon-esque type storms. We've been having that a lot lately. We've been having lots of hail. We've been losing power a lot more than we have been, which is very unusual for us here, but it is what it is, guys, and I do apologize about that. So we're just going to get started. I know I didn't announce this video. I wasn't sure if I was going to film today or not, so I do apologize. We're just going to get started with the empty items that I have to show you. Like I said, I do apologize. We didn't get very far in the last video with this because it was just a crazy day. So we're just going to get started. The item that we left off on that day was this one. This is my Yankee Candle Sun and Sand candle. I love this one so much. It's one of my absolute favorites. This one I've had, I think, for a while. I've been like saving it. I finally killed it. Now I need to learn to use these quicker than I do because I learned that it wasn't as fragrant as it normally is. I feel like that maybe, I don't know, if it sat too long that it just lost its potency. I really don't know. But I love this candle so, so much. I hope they never get rid of this. It just smells absolutely amazing. However, like I said, I think this one lost potency. I noticed that it had like a discoloration in color compared to the other one that I have. I do always have a backup of this. So I don't know what was up with that, but I love that candle very, very much. So next item that I used up is just a piece of paper. Because sometimes I get rid of the jars or I clean the jars out and I turn them into something else before I film these. So I just put the stickers, especially the Bath & Body Works ones, on paper. That way I can show you guys which candle it was. This one was the one called Costa Rica. This is Rainforest Passion Fruit. This candle, look how cute, by the way, this sticker is. Isn't that adorable? This candle had a very pina colada-esque scent with a little undertone of what I would say is almost like a copper tone smell. Very, very beautiful candle. And look at how cute that was. I love Bath & Body Works candles. I just wish that they weren't so pricey. I only really, the last candle that I bought for full price because Joey really likes that scent. However, I normally don't buy them unless they're on sale because they're so expensive. I mean, for what you're paying for, hold on. For what you're paying for this size candle, you can get, for an extra $4, you can get one of these. And I think the burn time is a lot better. Let's see what it says here. So this goes to about 150 hours. And this burns for about 45 hours. So, extra couple bucks. This is going to win. If I have to pay full price, that is. But then again, I normally try not to pay full price for the Yankee candles anyway. But that's just me. So, next. Oh, this is the lid to the candle. Very exciting. Actually, I did go through quite a few items in this round, which is not bad. So the next time I'm going to show you, this is the one for sensitive skin or with the soothing aloe. but I love this stuff. So this is Barbasol. Now, it's just a men's shaving cream. However, I feel like the women's ones aren't as good. Now, they make one called Pure Silk. It's by Barbasol, but it's aimed towards women. That one, you don't get as much product, and it's a little bit more pricey. So I always buy this one now. You get more product, you get a way better shave, and honestly, my mom used to say, well, you're going to end up smelling like a man using this stuff. Honestly, I always shave before I, start to lather up with my soap and stuff, so I've never had that problem. But this, I'm telling you, girls, you need to try this. This is amazing. It's such a very smooth shave. Honestly, the smell's not bad. It's just nice and thick. I really do not like the gel ones that they aim towards. I know that there's men ones too that are gel. I just don't think you get the shave that you get with the actual foam or the cream ones. It's just not the same. But it is what it is. So there are quite a few little things in here that we'll talk about, and some of them were interesting for me, shall we say. We'll start with this. This is the Bath & Body Works Honolulu Sun Pack Back. I really, really love this scent. It's so refreshing. It's so summery. It's very clean, but there's like a coconuttiness to it as well. It smells so, so good. It's one of my favorite scents. I'm using the lotion of this right now. The lotion isn't as good as the Pack Back or the spray, but it's still not bad. So I would totally recommend Honolulu Sun. I don't know if you can still get this right now because it is seasonal. I'm not sure if it's still available right now. I know they also come in the hand soaps as well. But again, I'm not sure if it's available right now because I'm starting to see them going down the road of fall. So it might be too late for this scent, guys. I'm sorry. Next, now this took me forever to use. This is what I use. I have a pumice stone, and I use that to get rid of the rough parts on my feet. And I normally use one of these. This is just a shower gel. This was in Hello Beautiful. And it smells so familiar to me. It's a smell from years gone by. Very 90s, honestly. It says white gardenia, jasmine petals, magnolia blossom, pink nectarine, and cotton musk. But it's really nice. So I would use this on my pumice stone, and then I would put it on my feet because the pumice stone really helps to get rid of really dry skin and just gets rid of all those dry bits. I use a few different things on my feet to keep them soft, especially wearing high heels all the time. It's just a pain in the neck to keep them soft. You can't go to get the pedicurist that often, at least I haven't been able to because I'm so busy. But so I would use this on my pumice stone. I use a few other products. I'm eventually going to do a video strictly on what I do for taking care of my feet, especially wearing heels on a regular basis. You can cause damage. So that is what it is. So the next thing, now this item, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I was really grossed out at the thought of putting this on my face because the name of it to me still gives me images of disgust. This is a skin gel mask made out of donkey milk. I can't say that with a straight face. It bothers me to no end, to be honest with you. However, I even, before I would even put it near my face, I had to smell. I'm like, I hope this doesn't smell disgusting, because I have a feeling it's going to. Whatever else is in this stuff, it smells really nice. It's very floral. I put it on my face, and the consistency of this was a gel-like thing. It has salmon egg extract in it. I'm guessing that's where the jelly feeling comes from, like from the caviar. It wasn't bad. Would I go out of my way to buy this? Absolutely not, just because the name of it grosses me out. Apparently, this stuff has been used for centuries. It was known as white gold. Cleopatra used it. Hippocrates used it. So apparently, famous people of old used donkey milk for their skin. I can't tell you if I noticed any difference with this product, but I'll tell you right off the bat, I will never buy this product just because it's made with donkey milk. And that, to me, I feel like shouldn't be on my face. That just doesn't sound right. But we'll move on from that. I won't linger on that disgustingness. Next item that I used up was this little lotion. It came in this weird little, plasticky bottle. This was at the hotel the night before I went on to Bermuda because to get to the ship, I don't live anywhere near where the ship docks are. That's about, I want to say, a 5 to 6 hour drive. and I wasn't having that. So I spent the night at a hotel before I went to Bermuda the next day. So this was one of the little lotions in that hotel. It's made by Element, and this is mint and aloe. Really refreshing, and it did the job. It was really nice and soothing. But I love hanging on to these little things. You never know. Keep them in your purse. Sometimes if you run out of your regular lotion, you have that in your cupboard or wherever you keep your lotions and stuff. I always keep lotion in the bathroom because when I get out of the shower, if I'm not using a Lush body bar, I have to have lotion on because if I don't lotion up, my skin feels like crocodile skin and just not good. So next was a bath bomb. This was called Mermaid Scales. Now this thing looked absolutely adorable. It looked like a little heart-shaped, scaly mermaid macaroon. The problem with these, though, I've noticed, this is made by Beauty Concepts, which I've used Beauty Concepts before. Beauty Concepts actually makes some great brushes. However, these, I don't know if they're just old or whatnot. This product didn't really fizz very well, and the cream that was inside the macaroon was very, it didn't dissolve in the bath. I broke it up trying to get it to dissolve. It would not dissolve in the bath, so I really don't know what to say. Did it smell nice? Yeah. It had a little bit of glitter in it, but it didn't really want to dissolve. So I'm not sure if it's just an old product because I know that with the older products, they just don't have like the effervescence of a brand new product. You know, this happens. Was it cute? Yes, it was fun. It was a nice birthday gift, and I really enjoyed it. It's just not, if you're looking for a Lush bath bomb, those are not going to be the same at all. Just letting you know that straight up. This one we need to talk about. This is from Lush. This was called Secret Arts, and this was the jelly bath bomb. Now, it smelled very clovey, which is what turned me on to this product. What I didn't like about this product, now it's supposed to make your bath like a gel-like consistency, similar to their the body gels they used to make. It's supposed to make it a little jello-y and a little thicker. This didn't do that at all. Now, it was black in color. All it did was stain me and my tub to no end. It was just a horrible mess. It took me forever to clean myself and my tub after using this product. Now, I don't know if the other jelly ones are any better. I really don't know. I don't know if it was the color that I chose. Like I said, it was very clovey. It smelled beautiful, but it was not worth the aggravation of having to, after my bath, now take a shower because I am stained from this thing. And it didn't have that gel-like consistency. It just made a mess everywhere. So, would I purchase this again? Absolutely not. It totally was not worth me having to clean up absolutely everything. Like, it was just a horrific mess. And I didn't enjoy that at all. So, next is this. This was a lavender cleansing conditioner. It's supposed to be one of those hair masks that gives you volume. My hair is very thick, as you guys know. It's extremely thick. And it's very hard for me to get any kind of volume with it. I'm actually due to get a haircut soon. I just haven't decided on what style yet to do it because it's really, really bad. I'm not going to lie to you. It's getting very long, which I don't want to lose the length, but it has a lot of trouble getting any kind of volume in it. It's also naturally curly. If I thin it out, I have almost like a poodle look, but because it does have a natural wave to it, it can be a little problematic. Can be hard to comb. It likes to knot very easily, but I try my best to take care of it. But she is definitely due for a cut. So I always use these conditioners or thick conditioners to try to combat dryness because it does get dry and just to, you know, have healthier hair. So this one smelled nice. It was a non-foaming cleanser. I put it in my hair. I let it sit for the appropriate amount of time. It says to leave on for 5 minutes. I think I might have done a little bit longer, but it was okay. I wasn't blown away by the product. I got it at Walmart for maybe $1.50, somewhere along those lines. They have different versions of this product at Walmart as well. Different scents. They do different things. Hi, Thomas. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing well as well. We're just talking about some of the empty products, and I do apologize that the last live feed that we didn't go as well. We ended up losing power in a very, very bad storm and didn't get back on for quite a few hours. So I never got a chance to finish that day, unfortunately. But back to our products now. So like I said, Walmart does have a lot of these kinds of deep cleansing conditioners. This one didn't really do anything out of the norm for me. I wasn't blown away by the product. I mean, it's like $2. So I mean, I don't know what I was really hoping for. I mean, it's not like, designer, like a $15,000 hair treatment that's gonna knock the socks off of your hair. But it didn't do bad. But the hair does need to be dealt with. I found a stylist that I may be working with. I just have to figure out what I want to do with it. My hair's never been dyed, so that's my natural color. But it definitely needs to be styled because I'm not liking how it looks right now. I just kind of look like a 90s grunge chick. Not that I don't like that look, because that's kind of like my spirit animal. Look, I kind of be like Alanis Morissette. Is Vixen? Yes. Yes, it is. I've had that. Oh my God. Very, very long time. Very long time. But Michelle was not always my name. I changed that when I got older because the name that I was given was not cute. Not cute at all. I don't know what my parents were thinking, but it was a horrible name. I got made fun of so bad. The minute I turned 18, I was like, we are changing this because I cannot deal with this. I got bullied a lot because of my first name, and when I could change it, I did because it was bad. I don't know if that's a popular thing that people go through. Maybe not. I think I might have heard of one person that has changed it. Nope, not a stage name. Like I said, my first name wasn't always my first name. That I did change just because I got made fun of so badly. But anyway, let's continue. So, the next thing is my Bergamot Waters Bath and Body Works wall plug-in. These are wallflowers. I like this one. I used to really love it, but I'm not into it as much as I used to be. But it is what it is. It's clean, but this last time I just wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't. I don't know. Maybe my tastes have changed slightly. I really haven't been happy with Bath and Body Works recently, or Victoria's Secrets, to be honest with you. I feel like their quality is going downhill, so I'm going to have to come up with plan B with some of the stuff that I buy from those places. Oh well, you can find soap anywhere, to be honest. Next are these little shampoo and conditioners. This is Rosemary Mint. Again, this actually came from a hotel. We went to New York City for a trip. Me and the girls did a vacation there for fun. There's so much to do there, guys. It's so... And I really wanted to, get, one of those. They have in all these, they have, I Love New York stores everywhere you go, in Manhattan. And, some of the boroughs outside. I haven't got to all of them. I've been to a few. But they have these I Love New York stores, which are really, really cool. And in these stores, you have, Statue of Liberty statues, an Empire State Building. I've seen, what else have I seen? You do see 9/11 stuff, not as often, because obviously it's a very sad and horrific thing to think about. And I've seen, I think it's called the Freedom Tower, that was built in the place of where the Twin Towers used to be. So you do see, all those really cool kind of trinkets or knickknacks. And I'm like, oh my God, I really want one, but I don't really know where I would put a foot-tall Statue of Liberty in my house. It's not something that I guess you really display, Do people do that? I don't know. I think they're cute anyway. But anyway, so this is what was in that hotel when we went down there, and we went to a few museums. They got some of the best museums, guys. Oh my God. I want to go back so bad. So these were in there. They're mint and rosemary. I love rosemary. I love mint. So this is a perfect pick for me. Not that the hotel knew any of that, but really awesome. And that was a really awesome time. I really want to go back. I don't know when I'll go back to New York. That was a lot of fun. But, to each his own. I really enjoyed the trip. So you take the shampoo bottles with you, right? So the next one is this conditioning shampoo. This is by Terra Green, another hotel one. I don't know where this one came from. I have some that I've just been lingering on. I'm just using them up. Ew, just got it all over me. You know what this smells like? I can't even put this in my hair. It smells like lemon. What's it called? It's not Pine Sol. Pledge. Lemon Pledge. Oh, that's gross. Apparently it was my hair. I didn't realize it at the time, but I used so many Lush products, I probably didn't put 2 and 2 together. It's not horrible, but I don't really want it to smell like Lemon Pledge either. But I mean, honestly, this wasn't bad. And I actually got 2 uses out of it, which is saying something considering how much hair I have. So that's what I use. There's only 3 more items, guys. We'll make this quick. Yay! So the next one is this Daily Moisturizing Lotion by Aveeno. Here it is. Same thing. This came from one of those Walmart beauty boxes that I keep telling you guys about. They're like $5 for shipping. You get some cute stuff in there. This one wasn't bad. I do like Aveeno. I have eczema, as you guys know. Sometimes they're scented. This one is not scented, I don't believe. At least I don't smell anything. Doesn't say anything. Made with soothing oatmeal. But I do love Aveeno products. I do find that they help to an extent with eczema. Eczema, there's a lot of things involved. At least I've learned over the years. Diet's part of it. Stress is part of it. Obviously, the chemicals that you're putting on your skin as well are going to affect you. I do love Bath and Body Works lotions, but I gotta be careful because there are times where I will actually get breakouts in between my fingers because of the lotions. Because I typically use Bath and Body Works lotions more so at work than I do at home. I do use them here, but I tend to use more lotion at work. I don't know, just because the office dries my skin out. I really don't know, but I also have lotions like this to combat my eczema. I use a lot of whatchamacallit, cortisone creams and stuff like that. There's so many things. I've talked about eczema on here before. I could do another video on that. I'm not sure how many of you suffer from eczema as well, but there's a few things that I've learned between my doctor, between doing research, and just learning my own skin. And everybody's eczema can be different. I mean, you may not react to certain things that I may react to. You know, it's all in, your makeup, I guess. But I was thinking about doing a video on that. I want to do a video on natural beauty things that I use, because not everything I use is like, we'll say, like packaged like this. A lot of it that I use are natural, or they come from nature. I'll go to health food stores and I use a lot of stuff from health food stores on my skin because it's just better for you, number one. Number two, it works better than some of the products that they try to push on you as well. And that goes for quite a few different things. It's something that I've been contemplating doing. So if you like that, let me know down below. But yeah, this isn't bad. Aveeno is a good company. Like I said, I love it. They make a oatmeal bath soak that's really, really good. That's also helped me with my eczema. It's just so soothing when like your skin feels like it's going to rip itself off. So I really like that. I buy that product all the time. Aveeno is a good company, and I totally recommend them. So the next two are actually just makeup items. We'll start with this one. This is made by Hard Candy, and this is the felt tip eyeliner. I've been using this for years. I have really enjoyed it. It's got a nice felt tip, and it typically does have a good application. However, now I've gotten into other liner products that have a more vibrant liner, and they actually look nicer. So I'm probably just going to use up the ones I have for now, and probably move on to something else. I tend not to like pencil liners, at least not on the top. I'll use pencil ones on my lower lash line. I'll use the like a black eyeliner on the bottom. I typically use golds or silvers. It's very rare that I'll line my entire eye in black. I think it's a very dated look. I know some girls do it. I just think that's a very 80s. I think in the 70s they did that look as well. But when you line your entire eye with black, I think it makes you look very dated. It can age you a little bit. It depends on how you do it. So it's very, very, very rare when you'll see me line my lower line with black eyeliner. It's typically a lighter color like a gold or a silver that I use. Same with putting mascara on the lower lash line. I know a lot of girls like doing it. I personally don't like the way it looks. I'll do it on occasion just to remind myself, I really don't like the way this looks. But I rarely will do the lower lash line. It's just some fun facts, okay? Now this item, I wanted to love it so bad because in high school, I would wear, I don't even remember the name of the brand. I don't think the brand exists anymore, to be honest. But I wore it so much. It kind of became like my signature look, to be honest with you. And that product was made way better. You could definitely see it more. And I had, like I said, I got lots of compliments on it because it actually brought out my eye color as well. So this one is made by Wet n Wild. And this is a purple mascara. Now it's turned, like, I always smell my mascara before putting it on. Now that may be like TMI for some of you. You may think it's gross. But these brew bacteria. All makeup really brews bacteria. But this I would say more so than some of the others because it's up there by your eyes. So when I notice that it doesn't smell the way it did when I bought it, I'll stop using it. Now, I think these things are supposed to be good for 6 months. Does this one even say? Normally, it's on the packaging that it's in that tells you how long they're good for. I think 3 months is safe. I know some girls keep them for 6. I typically go through a mascara roughly about every month. Just because once I can smell a difference in it, and it could be from the heat. I feel like I go through more of them in the summer than in the winter because maybe humidity. But once it smells different to me, I will get rid of it because I don't want to take a chance. And I mean, honestly, guys, do I wear slingback flats? Slingback flats. I think I have a pair, and they light up. But no, not really too many slingbacks. I don't really wear a lot of wedges either. It's not that I don't like them. I think they make my feet look too big. So that's why I kind of veer a little bit to them. Yeah, I only have one slingback. I have a slingback pair of wedges. I got 2 maybe in total. Just because I think they make my feet look very large. I used to buy them all the time. I don't know where that idea came from in my head. Like I'll wear them with like long jeans, not skinny jeans or anything like that. Like something with a bit of a flare. Oddly enough, maybe. And I've had a lot of hard time finding really cute ones, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are into like the Gucci one that have like all the fur and everything on it. I just feel like fur in the summertime on your feet just don't work. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to this. So I used to wear purple mascara all the time, and I loved it. Now this one wasn't as vibrant. Peep toe flats I have worn. I don't have any at the moment though. I have worn peep toe flats though, absolutely. But yeah, so this wasn't as vibrant as the ones I used to use. The effects weren't as great either. Like as I was volumizing, this was not volumizing. This was just colored mascara. This just colors your eyelashes, and it really wasn't noticeable. You really couldn't see it. So I was disappointed with this product. I mean, it's Wet n Wild, but you know, don't knock Wet n Wild because they do have some great stuff as well, and they also have some not so great stuff. This was a miss for me. Like I said, it's turned, so I won't be using it anymore. I was really disappointed because I wanted to like relive a small part of my teenage years again, and it's just, it didn't do it for me. And the one that I used to use, it's going to sound odd. I wish I could remember the name of the company. It was popular at the time, and I'm more than positive they don't exist anymore. It looked like a test tube. They came in different colors, and it came in a test tube, and their lip glosses came in test tubes as well. This was during the same, well, this is back in the 90s, where we were doing like the mocha lips, and lip glosses were becoming a thing. Like that was just starting to take off. I think that really, really went, nailed it in the early 2000s. Because I remember it was like really shimmery lip glosses, and I hate lip glosses. I have some that I'm trying to use up. For the most part, I do use more natural products. I do have other ones that aren't natural, so to speak. But as far as having eczema and having skin that's extremely sensitive, I try to use natural stuff as much as possible, like aloe vera. I use coconut oils and stuff like that. Natural stones like Okay, I think we're still on. I don't know why we got disconnected, or there's been a lot of issues lately, guys. I do apologize. As far as our internet, the storms around here lately have been super, super, super bad. Like I actually waited out. Today we had a really, really, really bad storm, and I'm within like a waste of time because I got soaked anyway, and just went up the street and got myself a cup of coffee and just tried to wait the storm out. At least till it was light enough where I could see, because it was kind of like a sheet like of water. I'm sure some of you guys probably deal with that on the regular. I've heard of some states that get that, like that's normal for them, like having mudslides and stuff like that. Where I am, it's not that normal. But anyway, yes, back to the question. Yes, I do tend to use a lot of natural products. It's like I said, with eczema, I got to be careful with what I use. I do use makeup that's not really natural. You guys have seen I do like Urban Decay and Too Faced and those kinds of brands, but I always have to put the base of like a natural thing. I always put coconut oil down, and depending on the day and how dry my skin, had a bit of cortisone. I don't like using cortisone, but occasionally I will do it if my skin is super, super bad. But I try not to because there's other products that I have discovered. Even Lush makes some really good ones that have helped me with my eczema. So I tend to go down the natural route first before using something that's maybe got more chemicals in it. At least that's how I like to do things. And my mother is very similar as well. It's kind of like how we were brought up, is to try to go natural as much as we can. And it's nice to see that a lot of companies and a lot of that's kind of more mainstream, I guess is the word I'm looking for, because it used to be very, very difficult to find natural products um, unless you went to really expensive health food stores. Now, going natural can still be kind of expensive, but you can go to places like Aldi and get a jar of coconut oil for about $4, which isn't that bad, and you can use that for quite a few. You had to either go to these really expensive places or deal with what. Come on. Can't tell if we've reconnected or not. Have we? Maybe. I think we have. I don't know what's going on tonight, guys. The storm I thought has passed, but it may not have. So we'll probably cut this short in a minute if it does it again, but we're going to try to go with it. But yes, I do use essential oils. I have a lavender one that I haven't used as much, mainly because it's such an expensive bottle. I do love it. I used to put it a drop like into plain candles. Like you can get like just plain ones at the dollar store and put a drop into it. I didn't hear about that model, to be honest with you. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, there are some products that you need to be careful. And you also need to watch using your products for as well. Like I said, like with the mascaras, I use them way shorter than what the norm is considered for those products. You just gotta pay attention and try to research. I mean, truth be told, even with our food, there's recalls just about every other day for something different. So it can be very hard, but try to use caution where you can, and try to be safe as much as you can, whether it's food or products that you're putting on your skin. There's certain products I wouldn't put on my skin. Like I've seen ones like there's chemical peels you can buy. If you're gonna do a chemical peel on your face, that is something you really need to go and see a professional for. Don't try saving money off of something like that. That is something that you shouldn't be messing with at all. There's professionals that give chemical peels for a reason. Buying a product for half of the cost of what that is, or maybe less, you're not going to have the same results, number one. And number two, it could be a dangerous product. Not everything that's sold, especially nowadays, it's becoming a it thing to buy from. We buy things off the internet all the time. Let's face it, who doesn't go online shopping? We don't always know where the products are coming from. You know what I'm saying? There's certain websites that you need to be careful as far as like even buying cosmetics. There are big stores that sell only cosmetics like Ulta and Sephora. Obviously, those are safe places to shop. But sometimes if you try to save money on, we'll say, like an Urban Decay palette that you've been wanting, because they go for about $50, we'll say. If you try going to another site that's not mainstream necessarily, you may not be getting a real product. But there are some brands out there that are being sold mainstream that I would never support because of them being known for using not good things in the past. So that's just me. I won't get into that right now. It's just, it is what it is. But yeah, so I do try to use more natural products. Do use essential oils. What else do I use that would be considered natural? I guess that's pretty much, could be pretty much anything. I use cocoa butter. I use coconut oil. Coconut oil being one of the biggest ones. I really do love that stuff. It's a great moisturizer. Now, I've heard people using it as a sunblock. I have not been that brave to try it. Now, unfortunately, look at this, guys. Can you see this red coloring here? I still have that weird burn mark from when I went to Bermuda. I never tan, as you guys know. You've been on this channel for quite some time. You'll know that I stay as, you know, white as Casper can get. And I burn, and I never tan. I never get a base, never do any of that. You'll never see this girl in a tanning bed. But the one time I don't want to get any color, I saw because the shirt I was wearing had this like print going off like this. You've seen the shirt before. And they're like, oh, Joey's going, oh, you got a little bit of heat. And I'm like, oh, don't worry, a day or two, it'll be gone. It's been like 3 months, and I still have this weird pattern on my chest. But you know what? I'm like, I got in Bermuda, so it's kind of like, I don't know, temporary tattoo, I guess. I don't know. It's just a really weird pattern. It looks like my rib cage is coming out. It's really, really weird. But I did have on sunblock that day too. That's the kicker. But it was so hot in Bermuda that I just sweated off. But Bermuda was fun. I really want to go back. That's something I've been really hoping for. It was, man, just thinking about the trip was awesome. The food was great. The drinks were delicious. Probably the best pina colada I've ever had. Although they're known for a rum swizzle, but I should have tried it, but I didn't. I'm picky with rum, to be honest with you, on the brand of rum and stuff like that. And I feel like some rums can be extremely smooth and really nice, and some are just, I don't know. I guess it goes with any alcohol, really. You can have really good wine and a really crappy wine, or a really good vodka and a really bad vodka. I guess it just depends on what you're into. And like I said, I don't mind rum, but it depends. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, what else should we be talking about? I had something I wanted to tell you guys, and like I've completely lost my train of thought. So, anyway, maybe we will do another. I'm going to be doing a couch video, not this week, next week, because I know you guys really enjoyed the sit and talk with me video. I'm also planning on possibly doing a live lunch with me video. I'm not sure what Georgia Moon is, to be honest with you. I never heard of that. Is that like a group, or do you mean like the actual moon from Georgia? I'm not trying to sound like insulting or stupid or anything like that. I've just never heard of it. I apologize. But yeah, so I plan on doing maybe a live lunch video next week. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go out and I'll buy something for lunch, and we'll just sit and talk and do something along those lines. I think that might be fun. I had to bring Desi for her annual checkup. So, oh, moonshine. I have had that. A friend of mine lives in the Carolinas and knows, I don't know if he still knows them or not, a moonshiner, and brought up this moonshine that, what was in it? I want to say there was peaches in it. It actually wasn't bad. It was actually pretty smooth, to be honest with you. I've heard horror stories, though, about moonshine. I know it's like been something that's made for years, but somebody once told me that if you're not careful with making the moonshine, that you can actually go blind from drinking it. So I don't know what goes wrong in the process, but if there's something that can possibly happen, and if you don't do it right, you can go blind. So you'll never see this girl becoming a moonshiner, but I have tried moonshine. There are really nice liquor shops. It's not super close, but nothing super close where I live anyway, that sell different brands, and there's ones with cherries in them, and there's one that's maple bacon flavored. I don't know how I feel about that. Cinnamon apple pie. I've never tried that one. I'm pretty sure the one that he brought was peach. I'm more than positive it was a peach flavored moonshine. That's the only time I've ever had it. It wasn't bad. Like I said, it was very smooth. We didn't mix it with anything. We just drank it like in a little glass. It was really tasty. But yeah, it was definitely nice. I'm normally open to most ideas, but you'll never see me eat a tequila worm. I'm not going to eat a bug. That's just gross. And I've seen bottles where it's not a worm, it's a scorpion as well. I don't know which one is more traditional as far as that goes. But I've seen them with little scorpions in there as well, and that freaks me out. I mean, it'd be cool to own the bottle with a little like scorpion in it, but to drink it, not so much. But look, I remember being a kid, and my grandfather had a bottle of, it had to have been a bottle of tequila because there was a worm in it. And I remember, it was, he never opened it, he never drank it. And I remember being fascinated by this stupid little worm in this bottle. And he had that bottle literally, my God, I'm trying to think. He had to have had it for at least 20 years. Because it was old, like when I was little. So I don't even know how old he had. And then I remember moving in here, they had somebody here previously. And I actually found the bottle empty, and the worm was still there, but somebody had obviously drank it. And I'm like, well, my grandfather never drank tequila. He was a Scotch guy. So I don't know. Somebody took his bottle, and that actually kind of bothered me, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. If we don't do a live video let's see, today's Tuesday. I want to aim for Thursday to do another live video, perhaps. And then if not, definitely Monday we'll be doing something. So we're going to do, I know we're definitely going to be filming a couch video that day. And then we may do a live, have a lunch with me kind of video that day as well. So some things are planned. So I do apologize for, like I said, the delay from what happened the last time. I need to go and actually make something to eat. You're very welcome. I'm glad you guys like it, because I never really know if you guys like these live videos or not. I've gotten a few of you who do like them, and then I've gotten some comments that weren't so pleasant, but it is what it is. But thank you guys. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. I really love being able to interact with you in a live fashion. So this is a lot of fun, but I will be doing another one in the next couple of days. I'm going to try to get better at posting on, like I said, my fan page and on Instagram and stuff like that, just so you guys know when these live videos are coming. I tend to just kind of like do it on a whim, but we're going to try to get more scheduling with this so that more of you can enjoy them. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.